A library in every village. Think about that. It is a powerful idea, and it is already possible. Today, anyone can build a homemade receiver pointed at the sky and receive free information from space. But we want to go even bigger. Well, actually smaller. A library in every pocket. Introducing Lantern. We don't just want to help the 4.3 billion people who lack internet access. We want to make something every person on Earth can use. Lantern is one device that receives free data forever. Lantern continuously receives radio waves broadcast by Outernet from space and turns them into digital files. When you want to view the content stored on Lantern, just turn it on and connect your Wi-Fi-enabled device to Lantern's hotspot. All you need is a web browser. It's like an offline version of the internet that updates constantly. You can also charge your phone with Lantern, and when power isn't available, Lantern can charge itself with its built-in solar panels. Lantern is like a Swiss Army knife for offline communication. How much better will we respond to the next Hurricane Katrina, Indian Ocean tsunami, or Syrian refugee crisis when everyone has the right information? Lantern is also a critical addition to your disaster kit. When cell towers go down and terrestrial networks are compromised, you and your family won't be. Get your news anywhere in the world. Whether you are abroad, on a mountain, or in the middle of the ocean, Lantern receives news from major news outlets in several languages. And don't worry about what your kids might find online. You control what your Lantern keeps from Outernet's broadcasts, so you can create the perfect digital library. And in many parts of the world, Lantern means things that have previously been impossible. Outernet broadcasts educational material, from videos teaching literacy to courses on computer programming, making learning possible everywhere on Earth. Imagine when education becomes truly universal. It is already happening. We are working with the World Bank in Sudan and IREX in Namibia to turn on lanterns all over those countries, and that's just the beginning. Lantern is not just a library, it can be a school. Because we're broadcasting from space, if you have a government that says you can't read this or you can't watch this, Outernet's there. Everything that a user consumes is completely anonymous. It goes beyond income, it goes beyond access, location, geography, the random lottery of where we're born. Outernet cancels all of that out, which is such a powerful idea. The doors are already open. We've already started putting books on the shelves, and we just want to make the library bigger and more accessible, and we want you to be a part of it.
For decades, I've been working to bring the world great literature, free literature. What Outernet does is it gives us one more way, a great way, of getting content to people. The Project Gutenberg content, and we're in favor of that. We support it.
There are many people all over the world who can't afford what it costs to download that kind of data. Outernet can change all of that. It's going to be able to broadcast data to every corner of the world for free.
Being part of this project is really great for this reason, the opportunity to make technology work for people. Outernet broadcasts knowledge. Everybody on this planet deserves the same opportunity.
OSC's goal is to create the open source economy based on such open access to knowledge. We design and build open source industrial machines and publish the plans on the internet for free. Personally, I'm excited by somebody downloading our plans in a remote corner of the world, maybe far, far away from the internet backbone, and creating a better life for themselves.
There's nothing more heartbreaking than seeing a problem, whether it's in a third world community or an urban area or a place of dire poverty, where their solution already exists, but people in experiencing the problem don't have access to that solution or access to the information to help them solve that problem. Imagine if we found a cure for cancer and many of the world's cancer patients didn't know about it because they simply didn't have access to that information. That's the problem that Outernet is seeking to solve.
This isn't hypothetical, it's not theoretical. Just recently we announced our broadcasts on 2 satellites. We're on Galaxy 19 and Hotbird. That covers North America, Europe, Middle East, and North Africa. With the addition of about 5 other satellites, we'll be able to cover the entire world. What happens in terms of the ideas that get generated from consuming, the entire corpus of Wikipedia? What happens when, young and old alike are self-educating and thinking of new ideas?
There really is no end, and we don't even know the full range of things that are out there that we could put into the archive. So we're asking for you to know and for you to tell us what we put on our shelves for everyone to consume.
This is a matter of something for humanity. It's all of us that we can see unfold in real time. It's incredibly possible for us to be on our way almost next week.
We can completely change the world as we know it now and forever with your help supporting Outernet.
YouTube, what is going on? My name is Kevin the Tech Ninja, and today I'm going to do a roundup review of my top portable chargers. Now, what I always do is give you a mini review of each one, give you the pros and cons of each, and let you decide which one is the best for you. You ready? Let's begin. The first portable charger is the sub $50 Lime Fuel Blast L156X. This version that I have is the older one, as the Pro was just released at the exact same price point, around $50. This version that I have is 2 ports at 2 amps. What gives this charger 4.5 stars at 1,337 reviews is that it packs a strong punch at 15,600 milliamps. And for the size of this battery, the charger isn't much larger than some smartphones. It's a solid brick and it may surprise people how light it is. And it uses a soft touch rubber that you see on LG devices like the Nexus 7. There's an LED indicator on the side of the battery charger to let you know how much power is left. It has an auto off feature, so when it's no longer used it just turns off, or if you plug something into it, it turns back on. You can charge a device by using a simple USB cable and plugging it into the power source. The cable that it comes with is 2-in-1, it's Lightning port and USB. Although it may not be something you use, it does have a flashlight on it as well. And since the ports are 2 amp, the charging speeds will be pretty decent for phones, but a bit slower for tablets. The next portable charger has even more reviews at Amazon with 2,500 and a 4.5 rating. This is the Astro 5E charger by Anker. This charger also has 2 ports on it and a flashlight. The first port is a 1 amp and the second is 2 amp. On the other side there's a USB micro for charging. The house is glossy and pretty slick to the touch. The LED indicator is blue and it's pretty bright. It shows 4 bars when it's full. And this too has the auto off and on feature. Physically it's not as long as the Lime Fuel, but it's a lot heavier and it feels chubby. And it's so slick I found myself reaching for the Lime Fuel majority of the time. But for $50 this is a decent charger and all the cons I mentioned are not really anything that takes away from the true experience. The next portable charger, well, I'm not sure if I can call it portable, but I had to have it in my list. This is the RAV Power Extreme Series Power Bank. This charger is only a 2-port charger, and the range output is between 5 volts, 9, 12, 16, 19, and 20. The unit itself is extremely large. It's about double the thickness of my laptop, and it's a little over half as long. An LCD display is on it so you can see what the voltage is and exactly how much battery is left. And just like the other 2 chargers, it does have the auto off feature as well. Now the way it works, it comes with 3 generic cables and you actually put the tips on top of the cables. Now before you purchase this, you should consult RAV Power's website to confirm that it has the tips you need. The tips have a female end on them and the cords just connect to the extensions. Now if you lose your cords or you want to use a normal USB cable, you actually can for your device. Now for some reason, if you still need to use those tips, those cords are required that it comes with. Although it's bigger, it does not charge phones any faster than other chargers since it has a built-in overcurrent protection, which is actually a good thing because if you supply an overcurrent to a device, you could fry it. If you want a charger that does a variety of different devices, then look no further. The smallest portable charger that I have on my list is the newly released Tilt Energy 2K portable charger. What makes this charger unique is that it has a built-in plug into it, so you actually can plug it right into the wall and it charges it directly. Now once it's done charging, it actually turns off automatically, then you can plug your device right into it. Now just like all the other Tilt products, it comes in a variety of different colors. Now this is only 2200 milliamps and it's designed to give you a bump charge. So if you're down to 20%, you can plug it in, and on some devices you'll end up at around 80%, which should last you the rest of the day or until you get back to a charger. The auto off feature is great and it actually works with no issues. It has battery indicators and it uses different color combinations to show you how much battery is left. These colors are tough to see outside since they are lower powered LED. Now I would rather to see LED bars. Also I wish it had a cable built in to make it even more portable. Last up is the only charger on the list that does not have a battery pack built into it, but it has a really unique and useful feature. This is the Revive Restore RA4. This portable charger uses 4 sets of solar panels. This allows you to absorb more light. Then you can actually plug directly into this to charge your devices. These panels fold out to measure about 3 feet long. Now what's important to know is if you do not have enough light coming to it, it will not charge your device at all. Now what really makes this tough is that there are no indicators to let you know that it doesn't have enough sun or it does have enough sun. So pretty much you plug it in and guess. But once you do have enough sun, you go ahead and plug it in and it starts charging your device. It charges as quick as if you had your phone plugged into a computer. It also has a nifty pouch that allows you to store your devices in it, and also where the USB ports are located. It has 8 nylon loops where you can easily attach it to something. If you're a person that goes camping or you're not near a wall port for an extended amount of time outdoors, this is pretty much the way to go.